So hey everyone, welcome back to my new video in which I am showing you how we can shade this realistic looking portrait with graphite pencils. So get your tools ready and let's start the video. So first of all, let me introduce the art supplies I am using in this video. So I am taking this Brustro 200 GSM drawing paper and this set of 6 outline pencils and these soft and hard brushes for blending, this paper stump again for blending, and these erasers for adding highlights, and this empty pen for adding indenting lines, and this graphite powder for adding smooth skin shade. So I have already drawn these outlines by using grid method, and the tutorial for that is also available on my YouTube channel. So now first of all, take your indentation tool and carefully add these indentation lines in the direction of hair. These indentation lines helps you to create white and shiny hairs easily while shading with pencil. Okay, now grab your 2B pencil and add these directional lines by observing direction of hair in reference photo. So we can easily add base shade of hair in the same direction. So now I am adding another layer of base shading with same 2B pencil by applying some pressure on it. So we can get little darker shades at this time. Okay, now blend this base shade by using soft makeup brush. Now grab your 6B pencil and add another layer of dark shading. And keep your pencil sharp at all times so the hair can look more realistic. Now repeat the process of blending with same makeup brush. So now take your 10B pencil to add contrast or desired amount of darkness to give realistic look to the hair. And this time I am using my short hair hard brush for blending. Now take your mechanical pencil for adding these individual hair in the sides, and you can also use your sharp 2B pencil for this purpose. Now grab your mono zero eraser and extract graphite powder from indentation lines. Okay, now by using same steps of shading, blending and adding highlights, complete shading in the remaining portions of hair. So now moving on to eye, first take your 2B pencil to shade iris and then blend it properly with hard brush, and then use your electric eraser to mark these highlights in the iris. Now I am taking my 6B pencil for adding pitch black shade in the iris. Now also shade this dark portion of upper eyelid with this lightly shaded white portion of eyeball so it can look like real eye. Now again take your 6B pencil for darkening these dark portions around eye. Now use your electric or kneadable eraser to add highlights near tear duct. Now grab your 4B pencil and add depth to this line in upper eyelid. Now dip your small and soft brush in graphite powder and lightly start adding smooth skin shade around eye. And I have made this graphite powder at home and it is mix of all light and dark grades. So I have to add this smooth skin shade carefully. Now I am taking my 6B pencil for adding dark shade and also extending this dark shade for adding more depth in upper eyelid. Now grab your medium sized makeup brush and add base shade in the forehead portion. Okay, now coming on eyebrow, first grab your 2B pencil and add base shade in the direction of eyebrow hair. And then follow same steps with 6B pencil. And at the last take your 10B pencil for adding dark shade in the eyebrow hair. Now sharp your 6B pencil and add these thin hair of eyelashes. So now again use the same process for shading left eye. While adding shade around left eye, also add base layer of shading in the nose. Okay, now add shade to the left eyebrow as we shaded the right one. Then take your bigger sized makeup brush and add another layer of shading in the forehead portion. Now coming on to this lower portion of eye, first shade the lower eyelid and then add base shade in the left cheek. Now again take your small brush for shading left ear and then use your 6B pencil for drawing hair around ear. Now also add this individual or thin hair in the forehead portion and also draw this hair cluster in the right side of forehead. So now grab your pencil eraser to add highlights in the forehead portion, and then also use your kneadable eraser for brightening these highlights or for adding some small dots or lines for giving realistic look of skin texture. Okay, now take your blending stump and lightly add some shade around the white dots so it can look more like real skin. Now take your 6B pencil and then extend the shadow of hair in the right side of forehead. So now again moving to the left cheek, add another layer of shading in cheek or nose. And also shade this upper portion of earring or the hair cluster below the left ear so we can add more details properly in the cheek. Then use your electric or kneadable eraser to add highlights in the lower eyelid of left eye. Now again with pencil or kneadable eraser, add highlights properly on the nose and then adjust shadowed portion of nose with blending stump. Okay, now also add skin texture in the left cheek with the kneadable eraser or blending stump. Okay, now jump to the right cheek and here again take your bigger sized makeup brush for adding base skin shade. And then shade the right ear and hair around that so we can easily add the skin texture in the cheek. So now take your kneadable eraser and add skin texture in the lower eyelid or then also add these white dots in this cheek. Now grab your small hard brush and add dark shade in this lower portion of cheek for creating the illusion of dimple on this smiling face. Now again with kneadable eraser add white dots or lines by closely observing on a reference photo. Then take your blending stump and add light shadow in the lower side of white dots for making realistic skin pores. Now coming on to this portion below nose, firstly add base shade by medium sized brush and then take your small hard brush for adding shadow of nose. And then add other details by using eraser, pencil or blending stump. Now take your 2B pencil and add dark shade around teeth. Now with small brush add shade in lips or also some light tone of shading in the teeth. And also keep in mind that lower lip should have a lighter shade than upper one. Then also add light tone of shading in the teeth. Now again take your sharp 2B pencil and add dark shade between teeth or lower lip. Then use your blending stump for adding light shade between the teeth. And here I mistakenly added more darker shade in the left part of upper lip. So I am readjusting the shade in this part. Now take your pencil or kneadable eraser for adding bright highlights in the teeth, which is again and most important part for making realistic teeth. And also with same pencil eraser also add highlights in both the lips. And then adjust the shadows of lip with the blending stump. Now it is again time to add skin shade in the chin, and for that take your bigger size makeup brush and after that use your small brushes for adding shadowed portions in the chin. Okay, now extend these dark shadowed portions of both the wrinkles for adding depth in it. Now use your kneadable eraser or blending stump for adding skin texture in this chin. Now moving on to the earring, add details to earring design by closely observing it on reference photo. And now draw this hair cluster by using sharp 2B pencil. Now by following the same steps, add shade in the another earring. Now take your makeup brushes and again add smooth skin shade in the neck. And then take your small brushes for adding another layer of dark shading. Now by adding other details, we are going to finish this realistic portrait of Kirti Shetty. So guys, this is all about how we can create an realistic portrait, and if you like this video, hit that like button or subscribe for watching more.